Hello and welcome everyone to Madison LA TV. Today we present the Executive Lounge featuring Vivek Shah, CEO of Ziff Davis. Vivek has led the acquisition of Ziff Davis and its subsequent sale to J2 Global. Is there any particular areas that you would say Ziff Davis as an organization, including the leadership, is distinct and enables you to grow businesses as well as you have been and to operate them as efficiently as you have?
Roughly 5,000 employees in the company, only 60 work in corporate with me. That means the vast majority of people are working inside of specific brands and inside of specific business units. We will trade know-how, we will leverage platforms across entities, but ultimately these are run decentralized, meaning there's no forced synergy. Things happen together because they should happen, not because there's some corporate edict that they must happen. And because we allow people to run their businesses, because we allow them to participate and compete for the capital of the company, you attract really great talent.
You've had, such an experience at Time Warner. To what extent has that informed the experience in your leadership today in the organization that you're building at Ziff Davis?
I would argue that all CEOs have one fundamental job, and it's capital allocation. At Time Inc., it had one hand tied behind its back. So for me, coming into this, doing what I do now, I have the privilege of being able to make capital allocation choices without the encumbrance of these other factors. The truth of the matter is it starts with free cash flow generation from the existing properties. Without free cash flow generation from the existing properties, there's no capital to allocate. That goes into M&A spend to acquire assets. We have done 80 some odd acquisitions and $3 billion of deployed capital. That M&A spend goes to companies that we then integrate and optimize for free cash flow generation. So this is that circle that you need to have. There are a lot of ways in which you can value a company, and there are a lot of ways in which you can measure success. For us, it's one simple metric, which is cash on cash return. How much cash will this acquisition represent, including what are the things you're going to have to do to accelerate the path? And then what is the cash flow that you're going to, there again, you see cash flow comes up a lot, that's going to be generated from this transaction. Being profit focused, being cash flow focused, being resource, allocation focused has allowed us to maintain good margins. Yeah. The one advantage that M&A has over internal development is timing and scale of capital to deploy. And so there are advantages to M&A that exceed the advantages to doing an internally developed proposition. And so we look at both. M&A can be a means toward an end, but it can be a faster way to get to where you need to get to.